Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Call Haloyam, Adonai Yahweh, Ba'ashem Shah Malak Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, peace, salutations to hopeful elect, Habayah Shah Malak Dawadah, the house of King David, and to the confusion of faces that with these heathen nations, where that identity goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the royal holy chosen seed line, Shalom. Alright, this lesson is going to be about the true meaning of a pastor, because nowadays it's like you hear a lot about, these so-called pastors and these, so-called churches, which is actually, like I mentioned in other video, the harlot houses, and the real definition of a pastor, I'm about to show you right now. It says right here, feed the flock of Yahweh, which is among you. In 1 Peter 5, verse 2, it says, feed the flock of Yahweh, which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint, but willingly, not for filthy lucre, but of a ready mind, neither as being lords over God, Yahweh's heritage, but being ensamples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd shall appear, he shall receive a crown of glory that fadeth not away. And that chief shepherd is mostly Yahweh Shai. He's going to be the one to give us the crown of glory for teaching this word and for being for being shepherds in his truth. Because a real shepherd is someone that a real pastor, a pastor and shepherd is like a that's the definition for a pastor. Let me show you right here. It says the definition of a pastor is a shepherd, one that has the care of flocks and herds. But basically, it's not really like what the Bible's talking about. It's not really talking about like the like a minister, or like how like in these so-called churches nowadays, they will say something about like they will say a pastor and they say bishop or whatever in the building. The Most High is not dealing with those type of people. He's only dealing with, like I said, the men of the Lord, which is the Israelites from GMS. He's only dealing with those brothers that are out there pushing out this word. Those are the real pastors, because they teach the real truth and they're guiding the sheep, which is the elect that's scattered right now throughout the four corners of earth. They're bringing back the elect together. So it says right here in Jeremiah 3 and verse 15, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart, which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. So yeah, because who's the only one that understands most of the scriptures in this Bible? It's the men of the Lord, mainly from GMS. They're the ones that understand the scriptures. They're the ones that could break it down better. All these fake, I'll say so-called pastors in the churches, all they can understand is what fucking John 3:16. And well, they don't even understand that. Let me just rephrase that. They don't even understand that at all, because it's not talking about, but I'll make another video, breaking that down, the John 3:16. They don't even understand the scriptures. They only understand probably like maybe some historical scriptures about King David and maybe some history in the Old Testament. But they think those stories are done away with. They think that the Bible is not for everyone, which they're wrong. And it's only for Israel, and there's even scriptures in that too, but that's for another discussion. And one last scripture I wanted to bring out was let me see, it was John 10. Okay, it says, I am the good shepherd. Yahweh Shai says in John 10 and verse 11, I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. But he that is an herdling and not the shepherd, whose own the sheep are not, the seeing, so I can seeth the wolf coming, and leaveth the sheep, and fleeth, and the wolf catcheth them, and scattereth the sheep. And basically the point is that as Yahweh Shai was a good sheep, as Salaki, as he was a good shepherd, he raises shepherds in his truth as well. And, in this truth, brothers are taught to teach this truth amongst, amongst the people, making videos, sharing, going out in the highways and byways and teaching this truth. Those are the real pastors out there, the men from GMS, that they're teaching the real truth. So you claim, a lot of people claim, a lot of the, what you call it, those false pastors or whatever, those are the evil wolves or whatever, that they're the ones that scatter the sheep, because they scattering them with false doctrines and lies, because they don't know how to break down the scriptures right. And they claim that they the Most High sent them. They claim that they're doing the works of Yahweh, who they ignorantly call him Jesus, but they're not doing the works of the Most High. Neither are they doing the works of neither the Most High sent them as well, because he never sent them. He only sent the men from GMS. So, even the false camps too, they will claim the same thing too. Anyhow, you're a 501c3 sellout, you are not sent by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai to push out this works. You're not a real pastor, because a pastor doesn't sell out for the profits and the fame of this world. They will do the works of this truth to the sincerity and in all honesty. So that's the lesson I wanted to point out. So don't get it twisted by saying who's a real pastor, like who's the that the pastors are the ones in the building church, the ones in those harlot houses. A lot of the definitions got twisted by Esau. So just understand that the real pastors are the ones that you will see out on the highways and byways from GMS, and most people will just look at them and walk away and not hear the word. But and even 2/3 of our people will do that too. But that's their salvation right there going to waste. But only the elect is gonna basically come back to this truth. Hope I made that lesson edifying. I should give all glory, honor, praises to Adonai Yahweh, B'Hashem Shah Malak Yahweh Shai, B'Hashem Kakadash, the honor to Apostle El's great millstone, peace, I teach the hopeful elect. Shalom.